I'm Kira T. Hawkins. I'm here for energy, which can be on people, places, situations, and circumstances. We're looking at what you need to be focused on. This particular reading is inspired by three previous readings. So that's the Virgo full moon, the 9/11 reading, and then the one from yesterday with the frequency warning. Okay. Your main energy that came out here, what you need to be focusing on all over is hearing messages from spirit. So this talks about following your own heart, your own intuition here. Also getting information for yourself. Remember to be mindful of what you're taking in from me, from other readers, from your friends and family, from the news. Just making sure that you remember hurt people hurt people. So make sure you're getting information that is authentic and that is healed. Get your natal chart out. You're multidimensional. So you're not just an Aquarius either way, right? Let's see what we got out here. I just saw the tower. So you have hearing messages from spirit for what you need to be focusing on. Seven of Pentacles here. It tells me that you need to kind of sit still, get grounded here. You could be in a reflective state here, needing to sit down and actually look over something. I also feel like you need a measurement system. You can't just, look at something and work on something every day. Like, where's the start? Where's the finish? Where's the comma? Where's the period? You know what I mean? Like, you need some milestones marked off here. Again, it's like a period of measurement. When you're growing something, you can see how big it's gotten, how much the harvest is. I feel like you are just rambling aimlessly through life, just living day by day here, just taking it one step at a time to an extent where you've lost track of time. You kind of got a little mixed up in the whole cycle here. It's giving me that Alice in Wonderland card, the High Priestess. As a matter of fact, she was upside down. So we're talking about intuition here. This could be some Neptunian influence here, but it's telling me that you definitely want to sit down and see what your measurement is, okay? This is being crossed with the Page of Pentacles here. This is a student here. This card speaks to someone who's able to take information and put it together. It's comprehensive learning, which is what you have with the Seven of Pentacles as well here. So it tells me too, you need a measurement in your physical world here. Like, how much is enough? What is success? You know what I mean? How far is far? I feel like you could be judging yourself based on things around you, and you need your own personal measurement scales. For instance, I'm from Memphis. So when I first moved to Atlanta, people were saying, "Oh, you've made it." And I was like, yeah, this is much better than where I came from. However, there's a big world out there. And I realized that much better from where I came from was still a lot of room to grow. And that way I could start moving again, because you could kind of find yourself getting complacent here when you've quote unquote made it. And that usually comes when we're basing ourselves off of the people around us. Well, I got more than him. I'm doing better than her. So this is cool. It's asking you to really look inside of you and ask yourself, is this enough? Is this cool? Is this far enough? Because I feel like with this hearing messages from spirit here, you could be getting some downloads or some intuitive nudges that there's something more out there for you. What's coming up is the Six of Pentacles. This is a pick me up. So far, you've had nothing but pentacles here. There's destined for greatness type energy out here. You've been meditating, you've been waiting, you've been trying to figure it out. And it looks like, again, though, the Six of Pentacles is the minor arcana for Libra energy. The scales here, you see this here, there's money on the side here. Again, it's a measurement of what's enough for you, okay? You guys could be getting some type of professional help out here coming up here, where you could be getting a vision board, or you could be, good morning. You could be getting a vision board, or you could be getting some type of counseling so that you can get some milestones in place. It looks like you're already pretty educated, pretty well-rounded. It looks like you already kind of out here and you've kind of been exposed to some things. You're just trying to fit it all together where it makes sense for you and your particular world is what it's looking like you need to be focused on right now. Because again, I feel like if you start looking around you and saying, okay, I'm doing better than most people, it's like, yeah, but you can be doing better than that. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's something coming in. Good morning, Portia. Portia said greetings and gratitude for the playback, you guys. God bless Portia. On the outside looking in, this is your energy here, air energy here. I feel like you're getting very firm about something. Now, look, I'm also picking up, hey, Megan. This is intuitively, but I feel like too with this hearing messages from spirit, Aquarius energies, it does rule the 11th house, which is memberships, groups, clubs. I feel like y'all kind of outgrown something and you kind of just been sitting in it because hey, Diamond. Diamond is here. This is giving the energy. Your opposite was Leo here, where you kind of don't want to break it to everybody. And y'all, no shade to nobody to go to Planet Fitness. Y'all, this is just, thank you, Megan. This is just an analogy. But there are some luxury fitness clubs out here. This would be like you started out at the gym in your apartment complex and you were happy. And then you got a little bit more money and you went to Planet Fitness. Then you got a little bit more money and you went to somewhere like Lifetime. And then you got a little bit more money and you might have got a personal trainer for the house. It's like levels to success. But at each level, you feel successful, right? But then once you get there, you're like, what's the next milestone? What's the next milestone? I feel like right now, y'all feel like y'all are pulling a lot of people up because, that's what friends do. Aquarius can get caught in this, at the office where it's like, I bought me a new stapler. I guess, it's like feeling shame about growing. You know what I mean? But you're starting to find out, like, look, I can't buy everybody a new stapler just because I bought a new stapler. This is something I did for me. This is something I budgeted and saved for. And it's showing up in your physical world with all these pinnacles out here. I feel like you're starting to compare yourself, which I said that from the beginning, comparing yourself to the people around you. And at first it was like, okay, well, we're all kind of in this boat together. Thank you, Megan. Welcome. So it's like we're all in this boat together, but this is moving to a situation where it's like, no, I'm not in the boat with y'all. Hear messages from spirit. Make sure y'all check out Leo. That is your opposite here. You're getting that nudge that it might be time for you to go here. On the outside looking in, you could become a little, and Aquarius, this is a feature of you, a little detached, a little withdrawn, where you kind of like around, but not around, like you're not present. So you're at the group at Planet Fitness, but you're just thinking in your head, I could be at Lifetime. Or you're at Lifetime, but you're just thinking in your head, my trainer, like I can have a trainer come to me. I don't want to come here anymore. Thank you, Diamond. We say welcome. Somebody said only girls fall out. I don't know if it's a fallout thing, and you're absolutely right. And that's why this is piggybacking off a reading I did yesterday. It don't have to be a fallout. It depends on who you're around, your circle, right? If you falling out behind stuff like this, then one of your people anyway. And that's what the frequency warning reading was about. Because this feels like, more power to you and what you got going on. But Aquarius, it looks like you're feeling some type of way about, you don't want to have to say it. So I guess my advice intuitively is, and you're hearing messages from spirit here, follow your heart. You don't have to do stuff with the group. And that's what Aquarius and Leo talks about. You know what I mean? In the past here, you had some type of anxiety um about sitting in this. I feel like you've outgrown your friend group, you've outgrown your job, you've outgrown your role. You see how I'm doing this, because what happens is when you sit in stagnation like this and you're unhappy and this type of anxiety starts to creep up, it looks like Aquarius is shutting down. You're shutting down because you just like, I don't belong here anymore. I just don't belong here. You know what I mean? It looks like there's going to be some type of pick me up, some type of physical pick me up that's going to come and kind of help to push you into your next cycle here. It could be piggybacking off also that Leo reading I just did, which is your opposite. It could be an invite to something that only you're invited to. And that's the easy way to let your friends down. Like, hey guys, I won't be there because I got to go to this thing at work and it's a company thing. So sorry. But this is kind of your like escape plan. Like this is your escape route here. Y'all ever heard somebody like, hey, I'm gonna go in here for 30 minutes. Call me in 30 minutes so I can say I gotta leave. That's kind of what this is for Aquarius. How Aquarius feels about it? Two of Wands. This is making a plan here. Again, you got these, look at the body language with these two making some type of oath or commitment here. You're getting some help to get out of something. You know what I mean? You could have came across another person, place, situation that says, "Yo, Aquarius, you're brilliant. Why don't you come work over here or work with us?" And you like, well, me and my friend started that job together. So I kind of just, wanted to stay with them. And they're like, well, I can hire you over here and give you more money. I can't hire you and all your friends, but I can hire you. Why wouldn't your friends be happy for you? Why wouldn't your family be happy for you? So again, if there's some type of disgruntled energy, like he said, that's some bullshit. That's teenage stuff. You know what I mean? That's when it's time to disconnect because it's your right to be able to upgrade and move on. You deserve that. But Aquarius is kind of, having that anxiety around the group thing and stepping into that detachment energy here. But again, if you feel like you have to shut down, it's just like holding your breath and you never know who will be happy for you. And those who are not happy for you, we talked about that yesterday in the frequency warning. It could just be you're not in alignment anymore, and it's the perfect way and the perfect excuse, the perfect reason. It's the perfect what they call it when you segue to go to your next cycle. It's the perfect segue, okay? As above here, there you are again, Queen of Swords here. Aquarius is an air sign, so highly intelligent, highly, mental. So I feel like you done peeped all of this out. You know, it's a little petty. I ain't gonna lie. It feels a little petty. You could be like, we don't wear those type of shoes. What, you still doing that? You still wearing that? You still going there? Like, partner, let me upgrade you type energy. Like, dang, y'all could do better, but you're not. Same analogy. Say we all got a job together, so we kind of all know like we make around the same type of money, and y'all doing different stuff with your money. So how does everybody need to borrow $20 from you and we all work at the same place? Where's y'all money going? You know what I mean? You how I got kids and blah 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 and I'm able to do XYZ and y'all are not able to do all of that and y'all don't got kids or you don't have rent. You know, there's something out here where Aquarius is kind of looking like, okay, this isn't what I thought it was, or this is transitioned into something else. I was cool at first, but now I'm ready to get away from this or get out of this. It looks like you're gonna have it's like a lack of direction though. Get out of this and go where? Hang out with who? You know what I mean? Be friends with who then? You know, who do I what group is next? You know, what membership is next? What's the next level? And that's what you're reflecting on and you're about to find out. So below here you got the Three of Pentacles. Now, the interesting thing about this Three of Pentacles, one of my favorite decks, by the way, the cat deck, the Three of Pentacles talks about a team building together, but there's only one person in here and they just working on their craft. So it's giving Eight of Pentacles energy, even though this is the Three of Pentacles. This is kind of like I'm gonna just sit here and do my thing, and people who do this thing will come around and gravitate towards me. But I'm not gonna, you know, again, you can't take everybody. Check out the Leo reading. It said new friends, and this is Aquarius, which rules friends, and is your opposite, right? Of Leo. It's just giving this energy, Three of Pentacles with the Two of Wands of a new group, a new squad coming in. Okay. And it's super interesting because you kind of peeping what's the next level, what's the new direction here. You kind of intuitively know that it's time to go here. You know, y'all used to hang out. It ain't nothing personal. It ain't got to be messy, but it's just different now. It's just different. The hopes and fears here. You have anxiety about this new cycle here. What about everybody else? You could be having anxiety about being by yourself here, you know, traveling along, but you are only one that got the invitation, you know, getting this promotion, but you the only, you know, it's only one role open. Okay. They chose you, Aquarius. Aquarius is like, well, I don't want to take that role, and now my friends mad at me because I got promoted and they didn't get promoted. But then again, they don't do their work, so I should be promoted. But I don't want to hurt their feelings. Leo's energy, which is your opposite, talked about trying to D chat. That's not cute. I'm gonna let you stay here, D chat, but that's not cute. That's not how you talk to people. He being funny and he cute, but you know that's just not. Nah. Come on now. Anyway, but that's what this is here. Like, what you gonna turn the opportunity down because they didn't invite everybody else? He said, "I'm Aquarius girl. You're not giving them a good energy." Wow, the outcome is death here. This was the outcome for Leo. Now, remember, death isn't like literal physical death. That's usually the world card, but this looks like something's gonna be different. Whoever you finna start hanging out with or clicking up with, it's gonna be different here. You know what I mean? And I feel like Aquarius, y'all been like the leader of the pack here. You know what I mean? So this could be y'all first time getting some help. Aquarius is usually known as being a trendsetter. Aquarius and Libra, definitely for sure. So this is giving the energy of like you're always like the front of the group. You're going to be around other people like that. Who it is? Don't know. I'll do it in a minute. But that's kind of what I'm looking at here. So there's definitely a transformation because I feel like you're getting around people who are more equally yoked. Not to say these people were not equally yoked at one point. We talked about that in that frequency warning reading yesterday, the collective one. At one point, y'all were all everybody was straight, but as time went on, as the circumstance progressed, people started changing and doing their different things. So it's kind of like, what are we here for now? You know, we can talk about the good old days. I'm very clear to say my childhood friend versus my friend. You know what I mean? My childhood friend is definitely different than my friends that I have at 25, at 30. You know what I mean? That's kind of what this is. Someone is still hanging out with their childhood friend, but they've grown up. They're not who they used to be as a child. You know, my friend from high school, but y'all 50 now. Y'all totally different people. But someone was like, well, then where would I go? Well, Spirit is telling you now, whispering in your ear, okay? I'm gonna see real quick if y'all were to be affected at all, where would it be? And like the most, you know, most prominent place. You have false person out here. Thank you, chat, and shouts out to the white hearts, B chat. Eighth false person here. Y'all know this is Leo energy. Eighth house also, though, is scorpionic, death and transformation. It talks about with this eighth house, secrets, affairs. If you're going, you got fake people around you at this point. Y'all went from being friends to frenemies at this point. You kind of can feel it, but you keep holding on to what you used to be. And also, there could be a bit of codependency, like used to doing things in a group, used to doing things as a clique, used to hanging out with somebody or going to work and, them your people, but no, them your coworkers. You know what I mean? Them your teammates. They're not your friend. So y'all might want to check out. Look, it's 11th house energy and 8th house energy. So this tells me that there's someone around you keeping a secret or putting on a mask around you. You could probably feel this, which is why you're getting that push to go ahead and accept whatever the universe is giving to you and you alone. You got number 26 out here, big luck. This is like Sagittarius, but this 26 breaks down to an 8. So double up on that Leo energy, which is your opposite. Go watch it, but also double up on that Scorpionic energy. There's an undercurrent out here. Hey there, Nikayla. Nikayla, I like your name. It's really, if I ain't say it right, I'm still impressed with it. You know what I mean? It looked pretty wrote down. And then you got living room on the bottom of the deck here. Well, thank you. You had Scorpio, not Scorpio, your opposite Leo had house and y'all got the living room on the bottom of the deck. So these are people that are just hanging around you. I have twin sisters that are Aquariuses. I have an Aquarius rising. And something that I've noticed, I've caught myself saying is I am healthy, so I want to be around, I deserve to be around healthy people. It's no shade. But if you want to eat that and I want to eat this, like what it's kind of like putting temptation in front of me. You know what I mean? Well, there are some people who get upset about that. They like, oh, you judging me, you're attacking me. The frequencies are off. Just disconnect. That's what the reading from yesterday, the live that inspired this series was from yesterday. From that Virgo full moon, that 9/11 reading, and then yesterday, the frequency warning. That's why we're doing this series of what you need to be focused on. That's exactly what it's given. Or like if I work out because I want to be healthy. It's the byproduct of that is you look nice. Well, I don't want to be around people who keep telling me like, "Oh, you think you look nice." Like, nah, this is just kind of what comes with it. Ah, okay. So that's kind of what this is. You know what I mean? People who work out, that's just or eat clean, that's just what they do. They don't do it for vanity. But it would be like people being jealous or envious of you for low vibrational reasons. Again, vibrations are just off, just disconnect. But that's what I have for y'all. Remember to be mindful of what you're taking in from me, from other readers, from the news, from your friend groups. Also, remember that I can't grow the channel by myself. So, like, share, and subscribe. Check out Leo, it's your opposite. Scorpio also made an appearance. So, I might go do Scorpio next. But until we meet again, I love you and keep growing. Bye, D chat. Welcome. Just keep it together for me. Just keep it together. And also, I think Megan came on. Bye, Diamond.